Hey, what's up, y'all? Black Eggs and Ham Show. Back at it again. It's been a while. Uh Wonderful start to the new year. I'm lying. Uh the new year is exactly what I planned for it to be, which is the same like every other year has ever been in almost all of our lives. I'm not gonna front like the rest of y'all. Let's not front. Let's keep it real. Most of these years are congruently shitty. The only good thing we have to rest our laurels on is the fact that there hasn't been any natural disasters where we live at, and these nice suburban homes and the luxury, navies that we drive to these events so we can act like we're better than we really are while you're going back home just to work at CVS. I get it. It's awesome. It's the best, especially if you live in America, of course. I mean, anywhere else, there's like there's shit falling on you that just doesn't let you. It doesn't want you to live. There's things falling on your house that doesn't want you to live anymore. I'm trying to be careful about this, but for most of us, we're doing pretty good. I mean, think about it. Our biggest issue is a Matt Rife joke. So, like, should we keep going? Should we keep going about that? Our biggest issues is how Mayo lied to us. And no, that's albacore. That's not tuna. You fucking liars. That's our biggest issue. We're tackling those issues. Black mermaids, tackling those issues. I mean, Blindsided was kind of weird to me to have that big fella helping out Sandra Bullock the way he was. And then in real life, it's like, that's not how really how the story went, bro. Oh, lied to me in my childhood. I wasn't really a child when I seen it, but it was still sad to hear the truth. Rocky isn't really Rocky. Shouts to Stallone. Stallone followed me on Instagram.
What?
Yeah, Stallone followed me on Instagram. I didn't think it was him at first. I was like, this ain't the real Stallone. And then I looked, I was like, oh shit, this is him. What did I do? Now, hopefully he doesn't come across a video of me saying that his story was actually from another person. Because Rocky is about a real guy that they did not have play Rocky. I think it's Chuck Wepner or some shit like that.
Yeah, why would you have the actual guy play Rocky?
Well, they didn't give him any money.
Oh, so you're saying they stole his story?
Yeah, at least put him in the fucking movie. Give him an extra part. Let him punch a guy. Let him get his ass beat by Rocky.
Maybe it's one of them bums he passed on the street. Hey, Rocco!
I mean, I don't think so. I feel like, mind you, he did a documentary as well. And he said, yeah, that's about my life. And I don't like the fact that they didn't compensate me for me getting my real ass kicked.
Well, and yet...
He looks like a behemoth, by the way. He looks horrible. He looked like he got beat up.
So they didn't give him anything even after the fact?
Nothing.
But wait a minute. This movie Griselda that just came out.
Okay.
Her son is like suing the movie company and everybody because they wrote the story about the mother and they didn't compensate him. And he seems to have some legal standing. You think this guy would have got something?
I would. Now, I might have to revisit that.
Okay.
But for last time I checked, this is like a few years ago.
Okay.
He didn't get nothing for it. Originally, he didn't get nothing for it. And I'm pretty sure they're going to try to fight him on that. Right?
Right.
So, shouts to Griselda, though. Not Griselda the lady, but the rap. GXFR, Griselda, Benny the Butcher, Westside Gun, Conway, Stove the God. I fuck with y'all. Those that's the team right there.
Oh, that's a whole different direction, but
it is.
Yeah.
You didn't expect that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. They know the drugs, guys. But this is a queen pin, right? Griselda?
Huh?
She's like
yeah,
a queen pin?
yeah. Exactly.
Right. But yeah, again, thank you guys for being here and hearing me rant. Doing this by myself, of course, means that I have to be very active. I got to keep talking a lot, and I have to really squeeze my soul just enough to keep people entertained. There's no suffocation here. It's just all perspective, and some of this is the actual experience. So if you think that there's things I'm saying that I'm lying about, fuck you. Because some of it I have experienced, and some of it is just some stuff I've probably seen before in real life. And I'm like, well, I seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting here. I am bullshitting to a degree, but some of that shit has gold on it. So I'm saying that to start this. I'm never attacking women. Ever. That's not my goal. My goal is to never attack women. Verbally, I mean. Verbally. I'll never do that. I love women. I love vagina. Giant vagina's awesome.
You mean verbally as opposed to physically?
Yeah, yeah. Because I feel like I had to make sure I said that because it's a lot of guys out here really giving it to the sisters.
Mm.
But I that's not in my repertoire. My repertoire is never to do that. You know, my repertoire is more so on lines of like, it's kind of much like the Bible. You open it and it's like, oh yeah, you do these things and you go to heaven. For me, it's like, okay, you do these things and you won't be looked at as the rest of these dudes out here. Cool. So I do that at my best ability. And when I say these things and when we show you these videos, I'm just some of this shit is truth. Not for everybody. So if it's not for you and you like that's bullshit, cool, that's just not you. You ain't everybody. The circumference of your pussy isn't the world. So we need to act like that, right? Don't take it offensive. So I'm gonna play this first video with this guy. This is how dating usually goes now, unfortunately. And you have to just like sit there and take it.
Bro, it's bitter is out here because you too accessible. Like as a bro, it's a whole lot of like it's multiple like bitter movements right now. I'm not saying some of the complaints niggas have are not valid because they be valid as, but it's like multiple bitter movements right now. And frankly, it's because most of those men are too accessible. Like Big Dog, you with too many of the wrong ones. That's why you feel that way. You feel me? Like, and don't get me wrong, I done dealt with my fair share of bird-ass women. They exist. But I realized I had the option to stop.
I'm sorry.
Before I turned into a arguing in the comments, I had the option to look at me and say, hey, dog, how you keep ending up with them?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Why you keep entertaining these women that don't give a fuck about you for real, for real? Why you riding with women who wouldn't fuck with you when you ain't got no bag? Ooh. Like, that's a you problem. Why? Because you got the baddie? Why? Because other niggas say she valid? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we as men, genuinely, bro, raise your standards. Stop arguing with women in the comments. Stop ganging up with other to beat up on women that don't fit your preferences, bro. Just raise your bar.
Now, shouts to tonight's conversation. I wanted to like follow them and see more of their material, but you have to pay a lot of money to do that, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I might as well go to fucking Tinder and Black and pay for them so I could see what kind of matches I'll get. But I think these are weak men, not the ones talking. The ones he's talking about are weak men. Men aren't men anymore. That time has passed. That ship has sailed. There's no paste in the toothbrush for that situation. This is all done. A lot of men nowadays are just riding on the simple fact of them being men because they have a penis. I don't think it has anything to do with morals or code or them following a way of life. It's just, oh, I have a penis, so I'm a man now. And I'm going to say man shit and act like a man around you until I come across somebody who gives off the actual vibes of what a man is. And then I'm going to take a back seat until I could maneuver around this guy and then go back to my man shit. It's happening more often than it's ever happened before in life. I'm around so many people that I genuinely don't really respect as a person, but I do see that they're there because they're flesh, they're bone. They're like a meat sack in front of me. I can't just, go through them. So you are there. I see you, but you're not what you're acting like. This isn't who you are, And they see that you're a man and people will act like you're a man. You could probably hurt a couple people here and there due to just sheer biology, but realistically speaking, you're a fragile human being with probably, a micro penis. I don't think micro penises is that big, no pun intended. I don't think micro penises are of that magnitude to where that many people have it, but I do believe that a lot of people have micro penis energy. And it's really fucking up the community of men that are trying to coexist and not have any problems whatsoever.
I was going to ask what constitutes micro penis, but
yeah, the energy.
Since you turned it into energy,
yes,
we just won't actually ask for dimensions.
Because penis. Hey, look, I'm talking about hard though. That's what I'm talking about. If you flaccid, I'm pretty sure your penis is going to be preferably small, to any standards. You shouldn't. Now, if you flaccid and you hanging long, goddamn, bro. You going to be. But the bad part is that women don't know yet.
That's that whole show or grow thing.
Yeah. Women don't know yet. Don't want to be cold. But women don't know yet. Women don't know how big it is until they see how big it is. I think that's why a lot of men go out their way trying to shoot off these dick pics to these chicks. That's unsolicited pics, by the way. And they're like, I really hope that she likes this one. At least put some Vaseline or some moisture on that shit. Don't just be sending them dry dick pictures, bro.
But I gotta wonder if any woman anywhere has ever looked at a pic like that and went, "Oh, that's the one I want. That's the guy."
You know what? I know I have a couple homegirls who are very conscious and they're not thoughts really, but some of them, I know some of them pics, they was like, damn, this dude is packing a little slugger on him. But I don't get down like this. I don't do that. You don't just send me a dick pic, bro. So just off of standards alone, she'll say no. But she would still be licking her fingers like, in a better situation, this would have been wonderful.
So if it was a picture of him just totally new, the whole guy, and he was a good looking guy, then it would be a different deal.
Not with chicks I know.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they'll be like, you need to present yourself better, bro. I'm not going to just send you a pussy picture. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Get to know me first and then shoot the dick to me. You know what I mean? Don't just be shooting dick. All these dick shooters out here. You know, it's a big problem. I know. We got to take a breath and understand what's going on in this world, man. These dry dick pictures. If I were to send a dick pic in this day and age, I feel like I would put a tuxedo on it or like a Snuggie. I'll really get it popping. You know? It'd be like prom night in my pants. I'll figure it out because I'm sending you a dick pic. I really want you to I want you to be like, damn, this nigga's different. You know what I'm saying? I'll dress up like a plumber because like pipe, you know?
Wow.
So it'll be like a plumber, have a little, you know, the jumpsuit, 80 do on the back, and my dick will be right in it. You know? We gotta be creative. She's gonna know off the rip I'm creative. I'm nasty, but I'm creative though. You see what I'm saying? And she gonna be like, I gotta fuck with this guy. This guy's just weird. He's different. Off the dick pic. That should be a boss move. If I can reel you in, just not off the size of it, but the fact that I dressed him up like Tom Cruise in Risky Business, you gotta be okay with that. My balls will have the sock on it, of course, and my dick will have the button up. And it'll slide into video. Or
I can't wait till this comes out. I'm gonna check your Instagram DMs and you go get a bunch of dressed up penises.
You gotta be creative, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta show them because sometimes they won't talk. They won't give you the time of day. So it's like, look, how can I get this girl's attention? Send her a dressed up dick, bro. She's like, what the fuck? And now guess who else is getting that? All of her homegirls. They getting dressed up dick pictures that you've sent. Like, this nigga's crazy. Somebody gonna be like, I'm about to suck that dick. Because that shit, it looks fancy. I've never seen a fancy dick before in my life. You know? I digress. Women don't need skills to obtain men. Because I don't want to just shit on men constantly, right? Because we're really supposed to be talking about women, but some of the dudes have to catch it out here. Women don't need skills to catch or lure in men. They don't. Let's be honest, they don't. Yeah, they probably never have.
I believe that.
You know, even back when they was on buggies and shit with horses. They didn't show any, they showed no ankle. There was no nipples. You could barely see titties. You see titties like, oh shit, that's a harlot right there, bro. She got her titties out. And I'm talking about just meat. If they just seen the titty meat, she's a harlot. Back in them days. They gonna have their way with you in the saloon. They're like, oh, you must be a hoe. So no, I'm not, sir. It's just hot out. They're like, you're lying. Hey, let's take her to the back. That's how it's gonna turn out. I'm just saying that's what y'all seen Tombstone, y'all seen Wyatt Earp. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas didn't care. They tossing back whiskey and slapping people in there. Come on, y'all. Cut it out. A quick draw. Niggas getting killed. So back in them days, they didn't have to do it then. They was getting courted. Motherfuckers, milk was a high commodity for some reason over there. It was fucking whiskey and milk. I was like, well, you got any water back here? What's going on? Them saloons is crazy. But like, they don't have to try. They didn't have to have any skills. Now, of course, I don't mean their skills should be sexual. That does help, but I'm just saying that at the end of the day, they don't have to learn how to talk. They don't have to learn about the Lakers bench. They don't have to learn about nothing. They know about LeBron, but you're not about to sit down and talk to this motherfucker about stats and about fucking defensive techniques. It's not going to happen. They don't need skills. They don't need anything. All they have to do is show up and look good, and then you'll be like, oh, well, I think I'm going to give my life to this one. I'm going to get a better job because I'm with you. You motivate me to be a better man because your ass is so fat and your titties are so juicy and you look great. I'm going to bring you to see my mom. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm milling around. I'm an entrepreneur really by soul. I've been working on myself for the past 5 years, but I'm going to figure it out. Hey, that doesn't matter to me at all. I got a great job. I can take care of both of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to do anything. They don't have to be good at anything. It's a plus, but you don't have to. No man asks for that. They see it, they take it. And also, how are you the one that's bringing the dudes in? You're the one that's like, yeah, I choose you. She's the choose. She chooses the men. The men don't choose the women. But even though I got to come with skills, though, to be chosen, and you don't have to learn anything. Do you know how to play basketball? Can you play Madden 2K? Don't delete my fucking profile, my career, and think it's a prank. You know what I'm saying? There's those skills. That's not even, they don't have skills being funny. That's not fucking funny. You know how long that probably put, $1,000 in a damn that player.
That sounds like that happened to you or something?
No, it happened to a lot of men though.
Really?
Yes. Girls would delete their player, my player. And mind you, they put a lot of money into my player.
You built it? Yeah.
Yes.
You built him up.
And they come home from work and they can't wait to get on 2K. That's their getaway. Oh, it's deleted. Nah, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. You can't get it back? No, I can't get it back. Did you really delete it? Oh, it was a prank.
Oh my God.
Okay, so one dude was almost about to hit her. He was about to hit her. He thought about it.
No kidding.
And I was like, you can't take this away from him. He ain't cheating on you. Let him play his fucking game.
Yeah, you know exactly where he is.
No skills, man. You gotta just figure it out. Just find something. If you like the nigga, find something. Learn some of the music. Rap to it. How hard is that? The lyrics are right there. Hey, I see you got a show coming. I bought you some tickets. Really? You did that? I didn't know you was capable of that. Cause I'll be buying every fucking thing for you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was a surprise.
Oh, so you're basically saying women should bring something to the game there or something to the table?
That's a skill though. That's a skill set.
Okay.
Men have to have a skill set of their own to even get women. They have to show up and they say, hey, you gotta know how to talk. I gotta know how to have a conversation with you.
Right.
But that means me having a conversation with you, I have to agree with everything you fucking say. I have to agree with everything you say. It's not vice versa.
So then what do you say to the woman who says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it? It's like, well, I can get men without having any skill. Why would I now go out and try to
that makes sense.
Have to learn something?
I genuinely agree with that. What? Because if it ain't gonna work for me, it's gonna work for another guy.
Yeah.
Who probably has more money than me. So we can never fix that. But it still stands that you don't need skills to get practically any man. Come on, dude. These women that's like hounding down these NBA stars, they don't play no fucking basketball. They can't even shoot. They probably can't even run. Their asses so fat from the BBL.
No, but they're good arm candy, or they're good cooks, or they look good, or whatever that is.
Good cooks is a stretch.
Yeah, well, okay. They know how to pick a good cook.
There we go.
And they know how to pick good restaurants.
Yeah. And they don't want to have kids because it'll fuck their body up. It'll fuck up their surgeries. They don't want children.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we really doing here? We just having sex and having fun, and you're taking my money?
It's part of that NBA microculture.
Yes.
There's an expectation of the kind of woman you're supposed to have on your arm, take to dinner, things like that. I mean,
trophy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you could do it, power to you. I'm just stating the obvious, that what people don't say. You don't need skills to do it. You don't need any skills. You can just you can just exist and just have it on you and then get what you want. Not everybody, just some. That's all I'm saying. I want to show a speed dating situation that that men deal with when it comes to having to try to have a conversation with a lady.
I have anxiety, depression, OCD, BPD, FOMO, and social anxiety.
For sure.
I have so many guys hitting me up on my DMs. It's crazy. Like athletes, rappers, actors, content machine. But I know better than to go for them.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, they have so many beautiful girls hitting them up constantly. But I know that's not a problem for you.
Oh, so you ignore their DMs?
No, I still get piped down by them.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But it doesn't turn into anything serious. Listen, I've had my fun. I'm not looking for that anymore.
So you're at least single?
No, I have a sugar daddy. We would have to keep our relationship private, but just for a couple of years until he dies.
Okay.
Okay, well now I have a question for you. Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I don't really like cats.
Ew, you're disgusting. How do you not like cats? What are you, a psychopath?
Here we go. I have genuinely seen those situations play out with some people. It plays out. It really happens to that magnitude. I mean, it sounds crazy, but there are, you know how many times I've been blocked for saying something honest? And I'm like, well, am I wrong? Like, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, am I wrong? It doesn't make sense. I called this this one chick commented on one of my videos, and her name, I went to her profile, 'cause whenever people comment on my shit, depending on what you got to say, I always want, let me see what your profile look like, because I can't respect what you say until I understand who you are. So I went to her profile, and her profile had a lot of gun range shit, and she was like a white girl, and the MO, of course, we already know what that is usually, and that's something that, that's been a long-standing poster when it comes to. So I'm not saying she's racist or nothing. I'm just saying that
Political, you mean?
yeah, like
Okay.
it's, they
Got it.
gun toting the whole white family with the German Shepherd and
Mm.
yeah. So that's what I always see when I see shit like that. I'm like, don't go to their house, bro. But that's worse than get out. Let's get dead. But and then like I was like, I made a joke like, oh, okay, like shouts to I said her first name and I said her last name, I said Wick, like John Wick. But I said her first name in the comments. Shouts to Wick for commenting on this. I mean, everybody's opinion is necessary. And then she was like, Wick. I was like, yeah. So that's not a lie. I didn't say that's your last name. You know who John Wick is?
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, like, yeah, you get it now, right? And then she was like, yeah, I get it. And like, okay. It took you a while. And then from that point on, she blocked me from her page. Just off of like me bringing up a fact of her, you got guns all over the fucking profile. So am I offending you from like saying that? So
Okay,
she got
so you went beyond the conversation, went into her page, saw what she was into, made a joke about that, and then went back to the conversation, and then brought it up.
Yeah. And I'm naturally, I mean, she did the same shit. She went on my profile and commented on my shit. So let me reciprocate. I'm a nice guy. So I was like, let me see what's going on with you, Lucy Wick. And she didn't like it. I guess she's not a fan of John Wick, probably.
Either that or she thought you were implying she's some maniacal killer.
Well, the fact that she blocked me proves that.
Okay.
So get your shit together, ladies. And it's crazy how like the amount of things you got to deal with mentally with a person. Don't open up with all of this, like all the mental stresses. I don't think you should do that. Whenever you talk to somebody, keep that shit in a tuck for as long as you can. And so you really have to have a personal conversation with this person because it's going there. It's getting there. I should have to know about your hangups at all until we get at least a day or two in. Let's have regular convo first. Let's talk about food, music, movies. It's not hard to get to know somebody. It's very fucking easy. I know you guys aren't used to doing this kind of shit because you go and judge somebody off of a profile, but like I just did with the Wick lady, but I wasn't trying to date her, so I didn't care. But like, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Don't tell me all of these things. I don't want to know yet. It's too early. I shouldn't know yet. Don't talk about it. I mean, I can know how many kids you have. That's fine. But I should know that you were hit by your last boyfriend after a couple words. We're jumping into a conversation about you having strong altercations in physical situations with a man that you're not with anymore and you were on the run. I don't want to hear that yet. Cause now I'm like, oh shit, like, are you good? Like, do you want to talk about it? Cause now I'm a therapist now.
Yeah, but I think a lot of women, they use that whole period as therapy because you think about it. There a lot of times, and men too, you come into those situations with your own baggage, right?
Yeah.
And so the first thing you're doing is a process of elimination, saying, okay, I'm not even going to waste time talking to you until I'm sure that you check these 3 boxes that my other person didn't.
Okay, what did you say? Did you tell the other person this? How do they react? Because I mean, if you go and tell somebody that you had a situation that of that magnitude, they're gonna be like, "Oh, are you prepared to date? Like, are you sure you should be dating right now? Because it seems like it ain't off your chest yet."
Well, you're right. It's definitely trauma there. Absolutely. But like, I don't know that most people know how to deal with that like that. You know what I mean? I think they just sort of say, well, I don't want to be alone and I don't want that situation that I had before. And so I'm just going to make sure that, you understand whatever's going on with me. I
That's
mean,
that's ignoring your issue. If you do that, you're ignoring your issue because it's still there. It's looming.
absolutely. Absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. I don't think a lot of people know how to deal with that.
Oh, well, then you shouldn't be dating nobody because now you just bringing that shit subconsciously to the relationship.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you right now that's more than 50% of new relationships in this country right now.
That's true. That's why you guys should just, hey, look, it ain't no wrong with just having sex and keeping it pushing, protected, of course, or just have an arrangement. Just be like, hey, look, check this out. I think you cool. I'm not really sure if I'm ready to get in a relationship, but sexually, you're attractive as fuck. I would like to make this a thing, but I just don't know if I'm ready to actually be with you yet.
Now, is that the man saying that or the woman
That's
saying
both.
that?
I'm not excluding any. This is equality.
Okay.
I only do equality here. This is Black Eggs and Ham equality show. I don't do nothing outside of that. Everybody gets it.
I think we got to change the logo then.
Yeah, we gonna put like a lady pirate.
No, we just got to add equality in there.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
put it.
It'll be where's it going to fit?
I'll put it on the eggs. But it'll be the ketchup. But it'll say equality. But I don't. Y'all both can feel that way. If you don't feel safe yet to be vulnerable with a person to the degree of telling them something of like of a harsh reality that you have to face, but you are physically attracted to them, you could get your shit off. It's fine. It's just sex. You're not trying to procreate. I think you should be able to get pleasure without having to have this fucking notebook like relationship. We don't have to do that.
I never saw that movie.
Yeah, it's good, but I think it fucked up a lot of people's ideals of relationship. You'll never get that. Get the fuck out of here. Cut it out. It's not real. You got a better chance of getting what's that fucking movie? God damn it, the movie with Ryan Gosling. It's old too. Fucking it's gonna bother me if I don't get it.
Not La La Land.
Not La La Land. It's in the future.
Oh.
It's in the future. And like it's like future. And like he's like going and like catching people who like
Blade Runner. 2049.
Remember how he had the android
Yep.
and he like talking to her.
But that's happening right now.
Yeah, see? That's our best shot.
I mean, think about it. You got dolls.
Okay.
And then you got AI, right?
And then you're gonna just go like this.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. And you know what? Just like online dating used to be considered like you're desperate, low life loser.
Of course.
Now it's like the main way to date.
Who would
Pretty
have thought?
soon it's gonna be like, oh I'm not dating. I don't know. They're gonna come up with a word for saying I don't date humans
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be like ana dating or anamorphous or some crazy
Tron.
weird word.
I'm
And
dating
then it just
Tron.
means that you're dating an AI.
Yeah. I mean, are you how do you feel about the? I mean, I think I would love to come home one day and be met with a woman that I've configured. Not me personally, but I've told the person who's behind the ones and twos
Yeah.
to make for me. Body type, everything. And then she knows I come in the house, she's like, you know what? It looks like you need your dick sucked. And I'm just like, you know what? I do. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cecilia.
That'll work for a week.
But
Because-
but it's not gonna stop there. Come on.
Yeah, because it's just the fact that you have the choice means you're gonna change it. You know what I mean?
What?
That's as simple as that. If you have the fact that you have the choice. I mean, think about it. When you date a woman in a long-term relationship, now this is the woman you got, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a player and you got the choices, you're going to go out and make other choices. If you're loyal, you're going to stick with this woman. Now, if you had the choice to create your woman,
Yeah.
once you create her, you're going to be like, oh, this is great. Next week, you could be like, I wonder if she should have red hair, make the boobs bigger.
I can do what I want to do though.
That's my point.
Oh, I
The
see what
fact
you're
that you have the choice means
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to change it.
I mean, the dick sucker is still gonna be on top of the list though. She gonna feel it. She gonna feel the pheromones in my body when I come through the door, and she gonna know you need this right now.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. I'm not talking about sex. I'm not trying to always talk about sex. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying everything. Everything. You like it's like an omelet kind of morning for you. Thank
Omelet?
you. Yeah, get an omelet.
I hate omelets.
Oh, they're healthy, man.
I love it. Eggs are my favorite food, but I had an omelet trauma
Dang, that's crazy.
at a young age, and so therefore no
Yeah, the omelet trauma at a
omelet
young
trauma. It involves syrup.
Jesus.
My God, yeah.
Well, don't bring that up on a date. but, but it's like, dude, I would love that. That'd be fucking awesome. But I mean, people don't deal with their shit. And then they show up at your front door, which is really just your fucking your dating profile. And they're like, all right, here, your turn. Let's see what you can do. Now we have a young lady right here who exudes that kind of behavior where she has a fucking problem, a serious problem, and men just have to deal with it because I'm pretty sure some of them ain't seen this video before, and they probably talked to her on the street, didn't even know what was going on, and all of a sudden, before you know it, this is her situation.
I'm becoming afraid of my hatred for men. It started as a fun little, you know those TikToks where people are like, don't make jokes about having kinks because your brain doesn't know you're joking, and it actually develops them. I think I joked way too much about hating men, and now I am genuinely, in a sexist way, I hate them. Like in a way that a white man from Alabama hates black people. I hate men. I walk past them and I want to kill them. And they aren't even doing anything. I just see them and it fills me with rage. I don't know how to stop. It's gone way too far. It consumes.
Now, that's a problem. That's a problem. Now, just seeing her walking, you won't know that. You're going to be like, oh, that girl cute. Damn. She look put together. She look sane. Got a little earring popping.
What's that in her hand behind her back?
Yeah. It's a fucking syringe with AIDS in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary. She wants to kill you guys. Just innocent black man. Oh, I'm sorry. She didn't say race.
No, she
Just
didn't.
innocent man walking down the street. Living his life, walking his germ, his dog. He got a little black lab with him. You know? Balls empty. Not bothering anybody. Have a great life. Wife and everything. Kids. Die. Fuck you, die. And he's like, whoa, what? Hey, you knew in the neighborhood? Fuck you. You got a dick, buddy? Fuck you. That's crazy. They won't know. They'll just see a cute face. And then she'll be on the dating site, of course, saying, hey, know how to talk. Know how to talk. Don't fucking how you doing to me to death. Don't do that. It's like, you just said you want to kill people in the video. I seen it.
Yeah.
Why are you on here? You shouldn't even be on social media. Like, are you crazy? That's not even Miss Andre. That's nuts. You're a crazy person. Solely a crazy person.
Yeah. I'd be curious to know what the comments look like on that.
I genuinely believe it'll be the usual.
I think people are probably trying to get some context.
Of course.
Like what happened to you, who hurt you, that type of thing.
It's always who hurt you.
Of course.
It's always who hurt you. A nigga could just say something about a woman that he experienced and be like, women, we need to stop doing that. Like, men like this and men like that. And if you want to be with this kind of guy, then you should blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, who hurt you? And you be like, well, that's my preference. A nigga can start saying, I don't date black women, I date white women. Who hurt you? Did a black woman hurt you? It's like, nobody, no. That's who I want to date. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
always got to be the.
You be like, and now you an enemy now. Now everything you say ain't valid anymore because you fucking a white girl.
Well, yeah, but I think if you replace the word hurt with, who impacted you in a certain way, then I think it's more accurate because you typically don't come to conclusions like that unless you've dealt with women of certain races and had some, adverse experiences.
You would hope so.
Yeah,
you would hope so.
And you'd say something like, "Oh, well, every woman in my community of that particular thing was like too loud or too boisterous."
Ew.
Or
don't say that.
Yeah, or it could
Don't
be
say
anything.
that.
Well,
it can't be that.
Well, my point is,
it's a good example.
It could be something.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I didn't say race. I just said of whatever thing that you don't like.
Yes,
whatever that is.
And that's insinuating that white women aren't loud. Like, you ever seen a white woman in Starbucks? They ain't got her coffee yet?
Well, again, I didn't say race.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying that we,
Yeah.
They get bent out of shape about the whole fucking you dating out your race kind of shit if you're a man. They don't like it. But we need self-awareness, y'all. We need self-awareness. I think that's big. You think you know people and you don't. You think you know people and you don't. You don't know anybody, really. You have to be around people for a decent amount of time to actually get a gist of who they are as a person. And I mean who they are. I'm not talking about them liking fucking Jawbreakers over Sour Patch Kids. I mean, like, genuinely, I know, like, if you could vouch for them. When you could genuinely vouch for somebody and not worry about your name being tarnished, that's when you kind of know somebody. That's when somebody's like, hey, man, what's up with old boy? Like, he was, nah, man, he cool, just that he don't do that. Oh, okay. And somebody say something to you, hey, man, so-and-so said this about you. No, he didn't. I know he didn't. He don't do shit like that. He ain't messy like that. So you're lying. You know what I'm saying? Why are you lying, bro? Do you not like him or something?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't know anybody. Just because you was with a motherfucker for a little bit and y'all had a conversation that went well for you because the motherfucker had to talk to you on your level doesn't mean you know him. It just means y'all got along for that moment because he let it happen. That doesn't mean you know him. Because then the conversation you have with other people is boundaries away from how you think. And then when you're around them with those people, you don't fit in. And you feel ostracized. You feel weird. You feel small. That's not our fault. That's your fault. So when it comes down to it, you don't know this person. So if the person starts making space, it's because you ain't grew up yet. You gotta grow, bro. Sorry.
Making space.
Yeah, distance, not being around the person a lot, choosing to not be around the person. I don't want you around, bro, because you've really fucked the vibe up.
Oh, okay.
Like, when you're here, I feel like we've been brought down to kindergarten. And I don't like it. Because that's not how I live. I'm a grown man. So let's bring it back. Let's at least be middle school with you. Okay. Let's get you to middle school. Let's graduate you real quick. You ain't graduated. You in the sandbox to me. What's going on? Nobody talks to you? Your vocabulary is real low. You don't know what that fucking word means. Don't be here. Don't be here, bro. Like that's. I'm not about to bring my shit down because you're stupid. Don't be here. That's simple. You don't understand? Cool. Timing is horrible. Hey, take a hike. You know what I'm saying? Take a hike, bro. Don't fucking laugh with us in unison and you know what the fuck is going on, you weirdo. Just leave. Nobody asked you to be here. And then when everybody asks me to come out and they're like, hey man, you want to come there? Who's gonna be there, bro? Is he gonna be there? Because if he is, I'm saying no, baby. I'm saying no. And then now it's like, oh man, why ain't he here? Oh, he said he want to be here. Oh, why? What happened? Oh, I don't know. I think he was busy. Don't lie to him. Tell him it's because of you. You're here. You fucked the mood up. You're a black, dull cloud that only rains diarrhea.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be under it, bro. You know? I have to explain it this way so you guys can get it. I'm not a mean person, though. Trust me. Blood ain't blood. You know what I'm saying? Friends are friends, of course. Sometimes your friends treat you better than your family does. So we gotta think about it. We gotta bring it in, reel it in. Be like, look, I know this person is related to me. I know this person is my friend. That doesn't mean they're entitled to treat me a specific way just because we have the same blood running through our veins. We all got blood running through our fucking veins. Doesn't mean anything to me. How you treat me is what means everything. Treat me a certain way, I'll treat you a certain way, and now it's simpatico, baby. We doing great. We living good out here. If you don't treat me any different than that, I'm not going to look at it as if like, oh, well, this person is related to me, so I gotta take it. I gotta be like, hey, man, I know. But he's like, man, it's a family. It's family, bro. It's family. I hate when people do that, by the way. Don't do that with me. Don't do that. I don't even like when I hear from other people. A fuck up is a fuck up. That's how I look at it. Come on, man. Like everything at the five heartbeats could have lasted a long time.
But
they was like family. They could have lasted a long time. That's why I'm like, we gotta keep it real. Some people, everybody ain't gonna make it. Ain't that what Benny the Butcher said it? Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. Family or not, doesn't matter. Treat people how you want to be treated. I don't like people saying that because it's so fucking cliche now, but it's real. If you're not realizing that I'm treating you differently than you treat me, then who is the issue? Like, you got to figure out who that issue is. It's not me. It's not me. We got to think about it. We got to have some self-awareness. Here's a video right now about how low people's self-awareness really is.
How old is your dog?
She's 15.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
So she's almost. Well, she's really strong.
Oh, is she? Is she? Yeah.
Well, they do hold on.
She's still kicking around.
Yeah, my friend's dog's still kicking around, He is blind and deaf and, half, like, push him around the house. I mean, he was a Swiffer. Mm-hmm. She had to... It's the merciful thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, it was so nice meeting you.
It was so nice meeting you.
Hopefully I see you around. Let's go.
Now, that was a bit of an exaggeration, but I like it. I like it. Because that's how it is sometimes. I've done it when I was younger to people where I've said some things and I've been out with some people around other people and I've said some shit and I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I thought it was funny. It was not funny. So I'm like, all right, I'm sorry. I've done that. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it. And I was really good at it. And there's not something that you want to be good at. But they let me hear. They let me hear, baby. You got a thin line. The thin line. You gotta tickle it. You gotta dance on it. You can get somewhere, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you make it in life. But just let's practice some self-awareness, everybody. Let's practice self-awareness. Let's try to figure out what we doing, what we not doing, who we're treating, and how we are treating people, and are we treating the wrong people right? You know what I mean? Like you got the wrong people around, and you know, you whining and dining their emotions, and then other people see it, and then all of a sudden you get done wrong, and it's like, oh well, we seen that shit coming, so we could have told you, but you don't want to listen to nobody, so it's fine. So we have to practice some kind of self-awareness. I think it's very fucking lost in a lot of us. But that is the Black Eggs and Ham show. I appreciate you guys. Keep tuning in, keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep caring. I want to get like a Reading Rainbow kind of esque feel at the end of this. I want to keep it raw in the beginning and then be real corny at the end. Just to, I don't know, to fuck with people. I'm gonna make some edits in one day. I'm bringing him some videos he's probably not gonna like, but we're gonna try to incorporate this and make it feel like
videos I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like, what is this? And I'm like, it's just to fuck with people, just something that's not even like some Mr. Rogers kind of shit.
Oh, it's okay. I just charge extra for that.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it. But treat people like you want to be fucked by them, dude. All right? That's the best way we can go about it. Ham and Black Show.